and today I will present you the draft team I've chosen for the third season of the UGA, Universal Gaming Association. So first of all, new shirt, so shirt of my team, and yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the team preview. Okay, I was second in the draft order, so first was Tulane. I already knew Tulane wanted to draft the Venusaur because he drafted first season Charizard, second season Blastoise, and now he wanted to make a Venusaur team. So I knew I could get Blastoise without getting a Snipe. So my first Pokemon was G-Max Blastoise. I've already played G-Max Blastoise in the first season alongside a Hail team. This season I wanted to do a similar strat because G-Max Cannonade and chip damage is a really strong strategy. And yeah, I thought why not? I go with Sand this time to not repeat myself. So after picking G-Max Blastoise, I actually had to wait 30 turns to pick again because second on spot via Snake Draft go down and up, and Tyranitar and Gigalith are already done, so just Hippowdon was left. I thought for my next two picks I should take the Sand Abusers instead of the Sand Setter because I could have taken Hippowdon here, but if I take him, maybe Dragon Salt and my next Sand Abuser would have been gone because I have basically two picks, one after the other. So I've chosen Dracozolt. Dracozolt is a really strong sand Pokemon, A tier. He doesn't speak in the sand, he's also the Hustle ability, so I can play him outside of sand in Dynamax as well, or if I can put Gravity up. Yeah, I like him, his design also, he seems pretty happy, pretty cute. And yeah, for my next sand Pokemon, I've chosen Stoutland. So Stoutland is also a sand Pokemon who has not to play in the sand because he also intimidates, so I have my intimidate user as well. Stoutland can use after you to support Hippowdon. Hippowdon has a really good attack stat as well, so I could do things like Surf and later after you with him to activate a weakness policy. And as I said, he has also the Intimidate. I think his third ability is a Scrappy. Maybe I use it, maybe not, who knows. So yeah. Now I had to stop a little bit because also it was all again 30 turns for waiting, and I was suffering because I really don't want to get sniped by Hippowdon. But luckily I wasn't. So my next turn arrived and I picked Regice. So why Regice? I really like Regice. It's actually my favorite Regi, and it was cheap. It was really cheap. It was just 20 points, C tier, and I think it's too low for Regice. Regice should be B tier, but fine for me. I get them cheap. It's actually the cheapest Regi. I don't think that I'm actually not sure if there is any B type Regi. Most Regis are S tier or A tier, so I'm fine with it. I've taken him now because I thought Regi is a really good Pokemon and could be snagged away, and I really wanted to play this season Regice. So there he is, welcome on my team. And for my next pick, I've chosen Hippowdon. First in my draft plan, Hippowdon was way later, but as I saw that already Gigalith and Tyranitar are gone, I could not allow myself to take Hippowdon later, because if he gets sniped, my backup plan was just baby Hippo. So yeah, Hippowdon is here, my Sand Setter, my Sand Core, everything is fine, everything is okay. And now waiting. After 30 turns, I get sniped. Initially I wanted to pick Roserade because Sleep Powder, Grass Coverage, Poison Coverage as well. Roserade has some good gimmicks I wanted to play, but I don't know who it picks, but it was away, so I needed a substitute. And I decided for Surfetch. Surfetch is also a good Pokemon, that's the reason why I said, man, why not, I take him now. He has grass coverage with Leaf Blade, so he's kind of grass Pokemon, not grass Pokemon. And also I had not a fighting type Pokemon yet, so at least I add a new type to my team, which could come in handy later. So after waiting, again 30 turns, I've picked Aggron. Aggron is like the manliest Pokemon in the game. He has 110 base attack, head smash with 150 base power, and is a really powerhouse. The only issue is he's weak against ground type and fighting type, but I think my team can cover this pretty well. You will see later with what I've chosen to pick. He has a really good defense stat. I think it's 180 base defense, so it will be difficult to take Aggron out. He's also really good to use things like Body Press. His abilities, Striddy is pretty good. I could use Metal Burst in some games. The other ability is, what was he? That I don't take recoil damage. I think it's Rock Head, so I can use Head Smash for free, basically. And yeah, I think I can take good use of Aggron. Also, he was really cheap in the D tier, just 10 points. I don't know if he has to be higher, maybe it could be a C tier, it's debatable. But anyways, as with Regice, I will take it as this. He was cheap, so, and I really like Aggron, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. For the next Pokemon, I've chosen Mesprit. I now have to start to get my speed control. Still have no Tailwind setter or Trick Room setter yet, so Mesprit can put on the Trick Room, has many gimmicks on the board, a good offensive cover, support cover, can be physical, can be special. It's like you never know what set will Mesprit play till you see him. And that's what I really like in draft leagues. I need Pokemon who are versatile, who my opponent does not know what it will do. I can also do the skill swap play with Aggron, so I give him Levitate, so one of his weaknesses are gone. He's just weak to water and to fighting in that point. And Ella Switch is always an option as well. If I can Ella Switch with Aggron, ground type moves will not do damage, and fighting type moves does not do as much damage. So why Mesprit over Uxie or Asleth? Asleth is a really good offensive Pokemon. I like it pretty much, but it has his role. His role is do damage, kill things. Same with Uxie. Uxie is a support Pokemon, a bulky Trick Room setter with Yawn and stuff. But when you see Uxie, you know what will Uxie do. With Mesprit, it's not the case. I can do whatever I want. I have the freedom to be offensive, defensive, and whatever. Annoying. I think most time it will be just annoying. And yeah, that's what Mesprit is for. So after I've got Trick Room, I need a Tailwind. So for my Tailwind setter, I've chosen Mandibus. Mandibus is immune to the Sandstorm, thanks to his ability Overcoat. So I can play him easily in my team without getting chipped away every turn. He's really bulky and he lacks a little bit of offensive power, but he has foul play, so he can get away with it when I play against physical offensive Pokemon. Yeah, but normally he just has to Tailwind and taunt stuff and be there and do his thing. Maybe even I can Whirlwind something out of the game if he wants to set up. So yeah, I think I've never played Mandibus before, but I've played against it and normally it annoys me. So Mandibus, great Pokemon here. And now I've come to my last two picks. At the time I'm doing the video, I've not chosen these picks yet. So I technically could get sniped on one of them still. But my S tier pick should be safe because nobody has points for the S tier. And my D tier pick is so obscure that I don't think nobody takes it. So let's get into it. First of all, I've chosen to take Clefable. To support my Blastoise, I can do the follow me Shell Smash play if I want, and also having follow me in my team can come in pretty handy to protect my Sirfetch'd, my Aggron, my Regice, all these Pokemon who can hit pretty hard. So yeah, Clefable, and why Clefable over Clefairy? Because Clefairy is better, or many people say this. Because Clefable is also immune to sand, has this ability, magic, I don't know what, which makes him immune to not direct damage, which includes weather effects and attacks like fire spin, or as well the max moves from the counter starters. And as I said before, I like versatile Pokemon. Clefairy has his role. He is a defensive Pokemon. In VGC I would always take Clefairy over Clefable, but in the Draft League I want to have options. And when I play Clefable, my opponent does not know if it will be offensive or defensive. I can totally do an offensive Clefable set and rock from there. So yeah, Clefable over Clefairy. And for my last Pokemon, I've chosen Lampent. Okay, Lampent wasn't even on the draft league, on the draft list, so I was sure nobody will take it till the end. And he's actually not as bad because he has 95 special attacks, so he can hit pretty hard with an overheat. He pairs extremely well with Regice because I can set Trick Room. I can also imprison Trick Room. I can activate my weakness policy and yeah, do ally switch, for example. If someone attacks me with fire, ally switch. Flame absorb, no damage. If someone attacks me with steel, ally switch. Little damage with an Eviolite Lampent into a fire type Pokemon. The same with fighting type moves. He's a ghost type, he absorbs it. So these two are pair super well together. I have just to watch out for rock type moves. Yeah, and that's my team. Blastoise, Sand, Team / Regice. We'll see how I do. I don't plan any trades. I'm really happy with my draft. And yeah, I will do weekly content from now on. You should subscribe and maybe leave a like if you want to watch my matches weekly. So yes, thanks everyone for watching and see you soon.